This is why smart people lose to dumb ones. Let me paint you a simple picture here. Imagine you're in a group discussion, everyone is going around giving their opinions, and then it's your turn. And instead of just saying what you feel and what you want to say, you start the entire sentence with, I might be wrong, not exactly sure. This might sound dumb. Before you even said the idea, you already apologized for it. And the crazy part is, most of the time, that idea of yours is better than everyone else's. It's the way you present it makes people doubt it before they even hear it. People don't judge ideas, they judge delivery. Most people like to think that they evaluate ideas logically. They don't. In real time, they simply judge how the idea is delivered. In that case, confidence becomes a signal, a strong signal. And when someone speaks like they know the topic, people think they probably do. So that guy who says this is the correct way to do it often gets taken more seriously than someone who thought about it deeply. And this might happen to you a lot, and this happens because you are smart. You see too many sides of a situation, you see the strengths of your arguments, but at the same time, you see the flaws of it, the exceptions, the what if, the counter arguments, and you get stuck in that thought, that loop of what if I'm not able to counter what they say? What if they say this? And when you speak, you hesitate. And even if you might not say the phrases I mentioned before, you at least soften your voice, you leave room for doubt. Meanwhile, the less analytical person over here sees one simple explanation and says it like it's the absolute truth. And people naturally gravitate towards certainty. And there is a psychological explanation behind this. It's something called the Dunning-Kruger effect. It simply says, people who know very little about something often think they know a lot. That's because they don't even know what they're missing. And ironically, the more knowledgeable you are, the more complicated you see things. So smarter people sometimes actually sound less confident, not because they're wrong, but because they're aware of the nuances. It's not just your way of speech or your stutters or softening voice, it's even the simple words you use. There are these words called hedging words. Just, maybe, kind of, I think, I might be wrong. They shrink authority behind what you're saying. Compare these two sentences. I think this might be a better approach, or this probably is the better approach. A different way of saying, a different tone of saying it. It's the same idea, but completely different confidence. The biggest problem here isn't that someone else is winning and you're not. It's not a competition. It's what it does to your own mind. Every time you second guess your own opinion, your voice, you start teaching yourself, maybe my ideas aren't right. And once you start thinking that, you stop trusting yourself. And when you stop trusting yourself, you stop speaking up entirely. And that's when the smartest person in the room happens to be the quietest one, and the most influential one is the loudest. I'm not saying you need to pretend that you're always right. Confidence, arrogance, being stubborn, they all have their time and place. It's up to you to distinguish when and where, what to do. You can say something with the utmost confidence and conviction and still be open to being wrong. At least that way you're not undermining your own opinion before you even say it. The goal isn't to speak louder than everyone else. It is to simply think clearly and speak with conviction, because intelligence without conviction is invisibility. And right now, in a world where people listen to the most influential voice in the room, you can easily be the one that is left out. Anyway, subscribe.